so I would like to say I'm sorry if I was not able to upload, but this my uploading schedule will be every weekend, Philippine Standard Time. In case you guys are wondering, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so here's episode 6 of my ID is Gangnam Beauty Review. Also, you won't see my face because I have no time to shoot. I've been busy with work, and yeah, but I'm still gonna do this, but with my voice and a screenshot of the scene on the screen, you'll see. Alright? Okay, here we go. So, the first thing that I've noticed from episode 6 is, of course, the girls wearing their uniform for their event. And it was too sexy, and I actually don't like it. I felt how uncomfortable the Miria was, because the other two girls were just like, like and then we see Sua, she's like, well, she's like, oh, if Mira's uncomfortable with it, then, but the other officers with them were like, well, there's nothing we can do about it. And then we see the scene, the boys were like, oh, you're so pretty, this is the uniform, let's take a picture of you guys, blah blah blah. It actually felt like they were treated like objects just because they're pretty and they're wearing something that is like attracting people in a very bad way, because it's like you're making people see pretty girls and like treat them like objects, literally. Anyway, so we see that Suha invited Mira's schoolmates. I remember the time when Mira confessed to a guy, when this guy told her to not tell anyone about her feelings because, well, she's not really that gorgeous or anything, and everybody in school has a nickname for her because she's not society-wise pretty before. So Mira's best friend saw that Sua messaged that guy and knew that Mira and that guy went to the same high school, because it's obvious that Sua wanted to dig up on Mira's past, which is annoying because, well, remember that time when they met at the cafe? The other girl who was serving with them brought has the Mira's old yearbook, and so from that you'll see that they really wanted to dig up on something that they should, that it's okay to dig up on someone's past, but it's annoying. Like, why do you care if she doesn't have any photos of herself? So yeah, and then another favorite scene of mine would be the part where her best friend met her favorite rapper, and she kind of failed on rapping, but it's okay, at least she met, you know, her idol, and that's like every fangirl's dream. And then we see Mira when she felt uncomfortable when she saw those guys, and then of course she was shocked because she was bullied before for her appearance, and to see people from the past coming to this event, and it's just, she's like, she just wanted to leave the past behind and just move on with her life. But yeah, and then we see Kyung Suk entering and helping her out because, well, yeah, because Kyung Suk always comes in the right time, in the right place, and it's such, I don't know, it's just so cute. Alright, I'm sorry, I love them. Anyway, so we see Sua trying to say sorry to Mira because, well, that there was this commotion where that guy called Mira um Mira her old mean nickname during their middle school days. And it was so annoying because she was hurt, and she really didn't like to look back at the past. She just wanted to move on. She wanted to start a new leaf. And here we see Suwa trying to ruin her what she wanted to leave behind. It's just annoying. I don't know what's her deal, but she's annoying, okay? So we also I also congratulate the girls in their department for fighting for what they believe is right, because when the three girls who were serving were left because, well, it's nighttime and they had things to do, so they left, and the remaining other girls were like asked to serve, and the other boys were like, oh, girls should serve and not boys, blah 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 blah. And of course, we're guys, it's 2018. I'm sorry if I'm gonna say that, but it's a new age, and everyone should be treated equally. And just because we're girls, just because they're girls, doesn't mean that, like, we should be serving. We should be the one serving. Like, it goes both ways. Boys can serve, girls can serve. We can do anything because we're just humans. We're all the same people. At the end of the day, it's just a gender. I mean, I don't understand. But yeah, I like that they fight it for what they believed in, and I like that they would not let this male, they would not let this man um degrade them and let them boss around, and like they just stood up for themselves and be like, we won't do the work for you, you do it yourself, and they left. And I like it. I like that. It's like, girl power. So I super support that. And then we see that the class president, I just figured his name, it's Taeyong. Taeyong. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a screenshot, as I've said. And he was super sweet towards the cute girl, Taehi. Yeah, and we see Mire hangs out with Kyungsuk and with Kyungsuk's mom and tell her the truth about herself, because this was the part where they were eating ice cream, and Mira was like, I had plastic surgery, and she reminded Kyungsuk's mom about what she did before and how she helped her get through it. And I like how her Kyungsuk's mom reacted. She was not judgy. She actually shared what it was like to be really pretty and how she ended up being where she is right now. And if you watched the episode, you would know what happened. Yeah, so it was like a nice conversation between two girls who had struggles despite being pretty or despite being ugly. No matter what happens, we all have our struggles. And then we see Mira's family visited her. I like that. It was such a cute scene because you can see how you can see how um her dad is trying and learning to accept the new changes that happened to Mira. And even if it was hard, he was like, I had to do it. I have to do it. And I like that. I like that the relationship are getting better and stronger, and it's cute. It's cute. And then we see Woo Young, the teacher assistant, scolding the guys, the men who were degrading the girls, because when he was scrolling on his phone and he saw what they were wearing, and he saw what they were wearing, you'll see that of course it's too sexy. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. Maybe in some parts of other countries or some other people who are watching it might not find it that sexy, but for me it is, because I'm a girl who doesn't wear those kinds of clothes. And I might have friends of mine here in my country who wears those clothes and don't find it that sexy. But anyway, we are all entitled to we're all entitled to our own opinions, and let's just respect each other. Alright, so after that happens, we see the girls take revenge on the boys, where they made them wear like a t-shirt that has muscle design on it, and they took pictures as well. They did just what exactly the boys did, and yeah, Wooyoung got more angry because he's like, is this how you deal with things? Blah 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 blah. We see Sua and Mire in a group couple thingy event in their school, one of the booths of one of the departments there, and Kyungsuk went and sat with them, and it was like a blind dating booth, and we see that Kyungsuk was like, okay, can I choose a pair of can I choose my partner now? And I love how Kyungsuk was like I love how Kyungsuk chose Mire right away. And then when that happened, um, while they were all clapping, the table there were drinks in front of the girls and the boys, and Mira's drink spilled all over her shirt, and we see that mm, Mire, of course, she got her shirt wet, and Sua and Kyungsuk was Sua and Kyungsuk wanted to help her, and it's her choice if she wanted to go with Sua or if she wanted to go with Kyungsuk. And at that moment, she didn't trust Sua because remember when her best friend showed her how that bully from middle school came to their school. It's because of Sua. So she has no trust regarding Sua. And then we see Mire and Kyungsuk going to their um, the office of their department to get a new shirt for her to change it into. And then we'll see the scene again of where Woo-young was talking with Mire's roommate slash best friend, and then trying to have his fortune regarding love in a psychological manner. And you will see how Woo-young told Mira's roommate that he likes Sua, but he can't be dating her because she's, you know, well, she's a freshman and he's basically a student teacher, so it really cannot happen. And we'll see that, of course, when Mira chose Kyungsuk, we'll see how Sua is. Um, she was pissed. I think she was pissed. She was sad about it. I don't know. It's just I'm stressed, guys. I just can't. I don't know why, but see you in episode 7, guys. Bye.